pretty high stress and challenging competition for me. I mean, after this, I didn't feel good on the 6-minute warm-up. Felt quite uneasy and distracted, and just more in my thoughts than physically. So when I was waiting for my turn to go on, luckily I have Kathy, and this is when the relationship with a coach and a skater really goes a long way, and could really just talk about what was going through my mind and how to proceed, because I really was lost and didn't know where to start and was really scared to go out and skate. So, talked it through and stepped on the ice and really skated with no thought of who's around and who's watching, just really skating because it feels good to skate for myself and feels good to, physically, it's a great feeling when you go out and do what you've been doing day after day. So it just seemed to have really worked today, and we make mistakes all the time. There's good days and bad days, and I happen to have a good day today, and hopefully I have more consistent ones again. For me, if I think about the performance today and the difference mentally, at competitions it's always about mental for me than physical. Physical, I know for all three of us, we're well trained at this level. You have to be here. So maybe in the short program, I was thinking too much about, I want to show people that I'm back and I'm excited and I have all my jumps back and I'm here, and there's that excitement and that, kind of like that puppy and, with all his friends, is really excited to be there, right? And I think that became a little hard to control. And also the short program is a newer program, has its own challenges, different challenges. Long program's a lot more a calming program for me. There's many more moments where I can gather my thoughts and not panic, and if I am panicking, there's moments where I can gather my thoughts and reset a lot better. So I think that was the difference. And also, of course, staying calm and, like I said, thinking of doing it, skating because it feels good for me. And obviously the audience will enjoy it, whether whichever way I perform it. It was challenging to decide whether coming back was really what I wanted. One of the biggest reasons I came back was honestly the training and the regimented schedule and day in and day out of having a purpose and having a goal every day. As much as I was doing shows and so on, but when I wasn't, it was really boring, and I felt like, what am I doing sitting at home doing nothing when all my friends are at the rink training? So I think it's the environment, and the environment at the training center, the environment at competitions with my friends, all that. All I could do was think about those moments and those great times I had. But when you get to competition and when it comes down to business, I'm like, oh my God, why am I doing this? Because this is really stressful. This is uncomfortable for me. But that's where I'm learning. This is where I felt like that here, very uncomfortable, but this is my first competition after a year. So as I go along, it should get better, and I'll get more experience. I learned a heck of a lot today in this free program, on the ice, off the ice, all of it. And as for being here with Yuzu, and that was exciting because it's the first time we've competed against each other since Olympics, and he's been through so much. I've been through so much since. In a year, a lot changed, and for both of us, and it's great to go head to head again. But at the end of the day, figure skating isn't honest. It's not a boxing match. It's you're out there skating on your own, and you put out what you can do best, and we see how it unfolds.